Hello there, and welcome back to another episode of our Dragon Age the Veilguard Let's Play. My name is SlytherinKnight, and I'm so happy you could join me. So before we can get things started with the Heart of Corruption quest, like I said we would, we do have one thing to do with Davrin. This should be the last thing for him, the quest that's needed for the trophy. So, let's see what it is. I wouldn't think it would take too long, so... yeah. Either way, even if it does take a little while, I do still plan on getting done the Heart of Corruption. So, anyway, let's see what this is.
Rook, I had an idea. I figured it's a good time to check in with the Wardens, see how their Griffin training is coming along. How about a trip to the Anderfells?
Sounds like a plan.
It'll be good to see those feathery faces again.
Oh, we're actually going into a new location. Wasn't expecting a new location. That's cool. Oh, it's all, yeah, the first location that we had access to. Cool, yeah. It is just a conversation, but still.
Antoine, how's the training going?
Bien. One moment. Darkspawn have been spotted. The villagers are in trouble. Rally to your positions. Go! Go!
Maybe try asking them nicely?
If only I spoke Griffin.
It's mostly just a lot of squawking. Unless you've got some gingerwort tea.
What's that?
Nothing you need to worry about. What's the matter, Antoine? A bird getting the best of you?
Yes, well, the problem is they aren't stupid. They can't see it's not real. They're clever.
And bored. So you mix it up.
Yes. Yes. But how?
Well...
So is this his new calling? Oh no.
Wait, what's happening?
Look! It's Darkspawn! Get it!
No!
That did it.
Terribly rude. I hate you both. There it is. Alright, fair enough, right? Here's a missive for anyone that actually wants to read it. Alright. So, one final check. One final check of things before we head out. Before we head back out to the crossroads. It appears we are good. Alright. Let's do this. This should be the last thing we do before getting back into the main story. And of course, once we're back in the main story, other things are going to start happening as well. So, anyway, Davrin and Harding, they're both maxed out at level 10. I'm still desperately hoping that Lucanus's stuff happens like after we finish the next main quest line. I'm really hoping, but because I don't think picking Minrathous over, yeah, I really don't think picking Minrathous over Treviso should affect that, but I guess we'll find out, won't we? All right, first one. Don't know which are which, really. Yeah, I don't know really which are which. Let's just start at the one at the top. You'll just start at the top and I guess work our way down. So, first one. This kind of looks like the deep roads. Oh, it's
That
a
explains
horde.
the bones. Great hit, Rook.
Keep it coming, Rook.
The Revenant's awake. This one's even stronger.
Trouble.
Actually, now I need to heal, so let's just go ahead and do that.
Done! What? It's drawing power from the Fade Tear.
Not just the tear, the blight.
Oh, I didn't realize. Hold on.
A wisp of what was.
Ready again.
Okay.
It's gone. And the Fade Tear too. That'll slow down the gods' plans, at least on this island. They're gone. The Fade Tear and that Revenant. All that's left is its essence.
Too deep.
More essence.
All right. Well, that wasn't too bad, was it? Whoops. Now for a big chest. Soldier's Bane. Light. Ooh. Frozen ends, it shatters, blasting nearby enemies with 150 cold damage. That's okay. I kind of like what I have. Yeah, I like what I got, but that's not bad. Excuse me.
Do you ever think about your calling?
Wardens will claim they don't, but of course we do.
Everything the Wardens do for us. And their final reward is just one more sacrifice.
Alright, that's the first one done. Let's go for the next. That actually wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, to be completely honest. I was expecting more.
Let's go get them!
What's the ranged attack?
Jeez. Sorry, I got like a frog in my throat, it feels like. It's a funny thing, I don't really need any more of these mementos. I actually was able to get the caretaker up to level 10 in between episodes.
I'm there.
But it's still worth picking up. I don't plan on maxing out the codex because I just don't think it's
Another
possible
of those blighted fade tears.
We'll close this one too.
for me.
But let's stay on our guard.
This one looks like a much
Corruption.
more.
Undead? I'd say we found out who's responsible. Here it comes.
Ready to go.
Quick, turn around!
That's a win, Rook.
Oh, come on.
These things just keep healing themselves.
That means it's weakening the fade tear. Stay on it. That should weaken it.
Oh, good.
All right.
This long.
There, it's healing it. Again, and the tear's getting weaker.
Good work, everyone.
I didn't actually check that guy's level.
Fade tear and the Revenant are both gone. And the Revenant left its essence behind like before. These Revenants aren't just undead. There's something more.
What was it the caretaker said about his regrets?
Solus. He left so many of his memories in the crossroads. Maybe the gods raised the worst of them as watchdogs. Makes sense. What's harder to face than your most painful memories?
That's fair.
This'll open the way.
To be honest, I think I was hyping these up. I was hyping these fights up in my head. Like, kind of preparing for them because it was the highest level thing that I had seen. Like, recommended level. I mean, yeah. For, I don't know. But they're not bad so far. Andraste's Will. What does that do? Okay. And that is that one. Next one is back on Beacon Island. It is over here. That is the location, I think. I don't know. Don't know where to head for this. I think, oh yeah, probably here. Let's see.
Beware the ancient that sleeps here, dweller. Death and blight have not tempered its rage.
Defeat the betrayal of Felison. Ugh. We've seen notes on that guy.
corruption, undead. I'd say we found out who's responsible.
Another.
Benaros, look out!
Take it down!
Good one, Davrin. They're aiming for us. On you. Nice one. We've got it cornered. It's pulling energy from the tear.
That should weaken it.
Ready to go again.
There's trouble on your right!
Thanks, Davrin.
Happy to help.
That should weaken it.
Your turn. They're shooting for us.
Another Fade Tear closed, another Revenant destroyed, and another Essence gained. That makes 3 Essences. We should start looking for somewhere to use them. It's gone. And the Fade Tear too. That'll slow down the gods' plans, at least on this island.
The burden. Your health cannot go above 70%. No thank you. Alright, that is that. That's all 3.
That one, that one.
Again, a bit easier than I thought it would be, but I am a little over-leveled for this. I am level
Do you
49.
ever think about your calling?
Wardens will claim they don't, but of course we do.
Everything the Wardens do for us. And their final reward is just one more sacrifice.
When the time comes, the calling's almost a release. The nightmares and the voices are too much. It's when Wardens refuse death that the problems start.
I wish there was something else we could do for them. For you.
We know what we sign up for.
Sadly, this is I don't know if it's this one or might be this one. No, it's not this one. There's a because I didn't help Treviso when the dragon attacked, you get a vendor in here, right here. This is how you're able to further increase their strength. And you get some items, it's very, very little comparatively. Like I get it, the game wants to have consequences, but sometimes I wish it wasn't as bad as that. But it is what it is, I guess. I guess that's how they get you to do another playthrough. Anyway, now we get to head to the heart of the corruption. We have 3 essences. This might be where things actually get a little bit more wild, so. And Mythal might help us in this, I think. I guess we'll find out.
There. That must be why the revenants were raised, to keep that door sealed. Time to see what the gods are hiding in there.
That's not creepy at all.
Light up ahead.
This place is almost as blighted as the deep roads.
You can feel it down there. Ready?
We're more than ready.
Eyes up, weapons ready.
Is it a dragon? Then, ooh, it is.
There. It's been feeding on the blight. Destroy it before the corruption eats us alive!
Freeze! Incoming!
Excellent.
She's a dragon, just like in our old story.
I was gonna say, does that mean I have an ability I can use? Nice.
Now's our chance. I can't see a thing.
That was a waste. Are you serious? Come on. Okay, I really need. This is. I'm gonna lose here because. Yep. Doesn't heal. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I got kind of turned around a little bit. I wasn't expecting the one-on... hate it. I hate it when they do this. Yeah, I hate it when they... I'll save probably before I drop down the hole, just so if I die again, I can just pick up right there. Right here, yeah. Just make it easier.
Eyes up, weapons ready.
Don't make me go through the cutscene again.
There. Destroy it before the corruption eats us alive.
That is kind of stupid that they make you go through the... Again, I don't know if that does anything. If destroying the blights does anything, but... Here it comes. It's the level of damage that hit did that I have a problem with. Okay, there we go. So I was able to get enough damage there.
Ready again.
One for us.
Corruption staunched. The Evanura cease their gnawing. The crossroads heals. A sanctum renewed, dweller, as is needed.
That was just a fragment of Mythal? Can't imagine how powerful she was back in the day.
All right. Wow. Morn Watch and Lords of Fortune. I wonder why. Man, that was... honestly, not bad. That first match, that first attempt against the boss, I got a little turned around when it first did its "you fight me solo" type thing. I was already kind of low on health, so I wasn't able to get my abilities out just to do sustained damage against it. Because yeah, there was a level of health you had to get it to get out of that to where you get your companions back. But I got it, so alright, not too bad. And Mythal, not bad. Takes out kind of half or a quarter of its health. I'm okay with that. That's not too bad. And we got the Last Resort unique ring, which is each time you use an ability that hits an opponent. Okay. Damage and... Okay. I'll take it, but I'm not going to use it. Makes me wonder what this... Wait, travel where? Wait, what? Travel where, though? Like, can we go to that city? Let's see. I'm gonna make a save. I'm gonna put a save down. Yeah, I'm gonna put a save down and then see what this is.
Onward, dweller.
Oh. Back where we started. Yeah, back to the main. Okay. That's actually not what I was expecting. But I'll take it. Alright. Well, that was fun. And that's everything in the crossroads. So, let's check the world map. Oh, they're up to excellent because of that, as are the Lords of Fortune. Treviso is suffering still. Docktown is still at moderate. Yeah, those are the only two I have at moderate left, are Docktown and Treviso, which kind of surprises me. That tells me we have more questing to do in Treviso and Docktown, I assume. Well, because yeah, this is the center of the Venatori's power, and there are a lot of Ontim in Treviso, so maybe that's why. Well, okay then. All right, yeah, let's head back to the lighthouse. See if there's any conversations to be had. If not, we will most likely wrap things up. Looks like we're good. So, with that, I do believe I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up. If you enjoyed this episode, which I do sincerely hope you did, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button down below. And if you happen to be new to the channel, hello, welcome, and please do consider subscribing. And to stay up to date for whenever new content is released, don't forget to hit that bell icon after you subscribe. But other than that, thank you so much for watching, I really do appreciate it. And I will see you all next time.